So Ron, apparently you've also broken your foot. Can you go on a bit about that? I've seen a disgusting photo of that.
Yeah, I've broken a few body parts, but what happened with the foot about 4 weeks before we were leaving for Monterey, I was up a ladder putting a picture up, and I leant over a bit and I thought, that's a big angle, and as I felt that, boom, down I went.
Mm.
I went to stand up and my left foot was pointing straight, my right foot was pointing to my left foot.
Yeah.
And the bone was sticking out a bit, and I thought, that's not good. So we called the ambulance and they took me in and they put it back in overnight and then plastered me up the next day. And I said, no, I'm leaving for America in a couple of weeks. And the doctor said, no, you won't be going to America. I said, no. I'm not asking, I'm telling you I'm leaving for America in a couple of weeks. So after a bit of toing and froing, we waited the 2 weeks, and I was running around on one of those scooters that you put your knees on at work.
Yep.
And then I got them to cut the plaster off. They said I had to wear a boot. So I put the boot on, but then we went back to work and I actually made up a swivel hinge section, 2 of them, that we could tape to my ankle so I could still move my ankle up and down. Because I thought if I'm coming into the end of the back straight to go down the corkscrew and I heel and toe too hard, the foot, the ankle breaks again with no plaster on it. And I thought, I'm not going to know if I'm braking or if I'm accelerating until I hit the wall. So we put these stirrups on there and we went to Monterey, or we landed in San Francisco. I took the boot off, threw it in the bin, because you couldn't really walk to a racetrack with the boot on, then they'd let you race, Yeah. So we got in the car and we ended up winning every single race that weekend. That's the time that we beat Patrick Long and we won everything. So now my guys say, whenever we go racing, I've got to break my ankle. What is for it?
So you're talking about the road to Monterey. I was bringing up the movie before. We've sped through quite a fair bit, but we can slow it down a bit. Can you explain a bit how the movie came about and, how the production and all that type of thing happened?
What had happened there is that the first year we were going over there, they lost our car. They lost our container and car in New Zealand. So anyway, they found that. We ended up putting it on a plane, flying it over there for the race, done the race. And then when we come back, getting ready for next year, I said to Rob Sheeran, I said, do you want to do a little thing for YouTube? We'll reenact as if the car got lost again and everything else. He said, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, we'll just reenact the whole lot and put it on YouTube. Anyway, I get a call one morning and I ring up Rob and I said, Rob, the car's gone missing. They've lost it in New Zealand. And Rob said, no, I haven't got a film crew happening or anything at the moment. I said, no, they say no shit, mate. They've lost it again. 2 years in a row, they lost our car.
Holy shit.
And what we found out, what was happening is that we were paying for a direct route, in other words, from here to there, but they were what's calling bunny hopping it. So they drop it in one country, then push it off the ship onto another one. So it makes it cheaper for them, but they just took it off in New Zealand and forgot to put it back on.
No
off with
way.
the boat. Yeah,
and that happened twice?
Twice, 2 years running.
Holy smokes. And before, obviously, you were talking about, you won and you broken your ankle and stuff. For many years, you were actually in Laguna Seca coming second.
Correct.
And you didn't like that?
No, not at all, mate. There's some people there that really don't like you to overtake them.
Yep.
So their car is wider than this if it was going down the track sideways.
Yep.
And if you bump into somebody there, you just don't come back to race. They just don't like you to hit. Obviously, look at the expense of the cars that we're racing against. You know what I mean? Like, it'd be nothing for it to be $100 million worth of cars on the track when you're out there. So you don't want to go biffing and barging your way through that. You're going to lose a reputation pretty quick,
Yeah.
But we won a couple of races before, but not the big one. But we never ever actually took out all the races in a day and won the big one. So we're pretty happy.
Cool.